Let's see how the conflict happens, or if it even happens in the first place. Sir, bad news. Contacted the Republican Army about the group you apprehended, but I'm convinced that they were responsible. I can't say that I blame them. Sounds as though they sustained far greater damage than we did. Still, does that mean the Republic Army is preparing to attack? Unfortunately so. Only one of the armored airborne divisions have completed battle preparations. At this rate, armed conflict may be inevitable. No. If only we could find a way to negotiate with them. Did you manage to get anything out of those guys we captured? Like, who the guy in glasses who ran off was? No, we know they were paid real well. We were kept largely in the dark about their client and objectives. By the way, who are you? Oh, me? Yeah, just who are you anyway? The man in glasses called you one of the children. I also remember something about Silver Puppeteer and a White Rabbit or something like that. Very suspicious. Now. What to do? I'm not really supposed to tell you any about my affiliation. Your what? Affiliation? Wait, are you? You're probably dead on. Yay, you finally came! Thought you were never gonna show up, Lecter. Sorry. I had something to take care of over in Crossbell. Sorting out the office for those scary people? Yeah, pretty much. Who are you? I'm setting aside the lack of a uniform, assuming you're also a member of the military? That's correct, sir. I'm Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. Come to assume responsibility for negotiations with the Republican Army. What? Intelligence Division? So you must be... You're the Captain Lecter. Well, if all heard is true, it sounds like the situation will be in good hands. Negotiations with the Republican government are already underway. It'd be in all best interest to avoid unnecessary conflict, especially with the trade conference only 2 months away. His Excellency the Chancellor is on the same opinion. I see. Should know the blood of the Iron Chancellor's name would surface sooner or later. So, what's the stance for the Reformers faction leader? His face might make you wake up in a cold sweat. He's a pretty fun-full guy, really. Anyway, let's leave this to us. We'll have it sorted out in no time. Sounds like you've been taking good care of that little peepsqueak for us too. Cheers, guys. Boo, not a pipsqueak. Oh well, bye-bye everyone. It was fun getting to know you all. Hope we can see each other again sometime. Hold on. Wait a... Well, there they go. Isn't the Intelligence Division the branch of the Imperial Army responsible for gathering and processing information? Then as uptight as their name might suggest, they deal more in espionage than intelligence gathering. Provincial armies fear them as much as they do in railway military police. Figured as much. I just can't believe for a child like her to be part of an army. I see. So she is one of the Armed Bloods. Sir? It's quite an imposing name. Armbloods said. Sorry, I can hardly tell who's talking to who unless I read the name. The Armbloods are said to be a group of youths with high intelligence and special abilities taken up by Chancellor. They work with the Intelligence Division and Railway Military Police, but they answer to him, or so the rumors go. I would have dreamed the ranks ran as quite as young as a girl looked, though. She hardly seems suited for life in military squad. Yeah, there's something that doesn't feel right about it. Still, looks like we may yet be able to avert a war in Calvard. Are you serious? Heard many rumors about the Captain Lecter, Scarecrow as he is known by the name. I'm given to understand he has succeeded in almost every unofficial negotiation he has undertaken. If ever the Chancellor himself has taken action, success seems almost guaranteed. 3rd Armored Division, stand down to alert level 2. All airships currently on patrol are to return to Zender Gate at once. Yes, sir.
Precisely on time.
Comrade G, you've done well.
Comrade C, I wasn't expecting you to come all this way.
A leader has to make sure all the gears are moving as they should. It sounds like the plan was a resounding success.
Keep your pity to yourself. Our aim was to stir up a conflict with the Republic that would force him to let his guard down. To that end, this wretched state of affairs could hardly be called a success.
And yet, even this outcome will work to our advantage in the days ahead. After all, we demonstrated that he faces the risk of his ranks being divided without warning at any time. And neither the Icy Maiden nor Scarecrow can hope to outwit us.
You have a point. We should begin making preparations for the next step of our plan. The time has finally come to present ourselves on the world stage.
The him that they mentioned, I believe they might be talking about the Chancellor. If they're talking about the Scarecrow and the Icy Maiden. Who is Icy Maiden? There's so many names and code names that we don't know about. There's like these background forces and background happenings happening. God, it's the weirdest thing to ever say. Background happenings, background events and background conflicts and interactions happening that we're not even aware of on a grander scale. Oh, this is so good. I love it when something is like we take on a story of the main characters and dealing with their own affairs, and then something great or more grandiose is happening in the back.
That's the spirit.
Oh.
Ooh, boy. At least all's well that ends well, right?
How did they... Wait! Okay, this is really suspicious. How did Instructor Sarah know to be there?
Everyone in Group A is safe, and we narrowly avoided war with Calvard. Though I can't say I was expecting the Intelligence Division to show up when they did. A jet black airship. Probably one of Reinford's latest models. The military uses them for reconnaissance. The nobles and the rich just use them for fun. But as for how they got one... You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
You really are a sharp one, Lady Sarah. It's almost troubling.
Wait, what is Sharon doing? Oh my god, there's something going on here. I want to know in this instant what is exactly going on here. Why is Sharon here? Why is Sarah here? How do they know about this? Who are the children? The White Rabbit a little bit more. And whoever that guy in the mask is, what is this? Oh my god, it's like, I feel like a dog is being like teased with a treat at the end of a stick or something, and I just can't get it, it's out of my reach. It's just there, it's teasing me, it's earning me so much. I don't know, man, it's just, ugh.
I'm impressed that you could tell I was there.
I'm pretty sure you let me have that one. I felt a familiar sensation though, just for a second. Makes me think back to this one time, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, you say?
Never mind. But you really don't know then, where that airship came from?
I'm afraid not. I checked the Reinford Group's manufacturing records and couldn't find a trace. At least not in the official files.
Sounds like Reinford has its own issues to deal with. Well, let's put that aside for now. I'm on my way to the settlement. What are you planning to do?
Well, I would like to give my regards to Master Gwen, so I would like to accompany you if that's all right. I can hardly wait to see the look on Lady Elisa's face when I show up.
Sometimes I actually feel bad for that girl.
There's so much going on in the background. It's teasing me so hard. Makes me want to figure out and learn and know what it is. Ugh. It's gonna eat away at me, I swear. It's gonna eat away at me so hard. Thank you all for everything. I'm so grateful for the kindness you've shown us. I'll never forget all the things I've seen and learned here. Indeed, I feel as though I've gained something truly invaluable. Makes me happy to hear that. Bro, Rean, give us his eye. Come on now, Lily, don't cry. Lily, Tama, thank you for all you've done. Well, my thanks as well. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'll return again when I have the opportunity. Until then, you gotta take care of everyone here for me, Tama. Leave it to me. Lisa, Emma, thank you so much. It's great getting to know you. Hope we have another chance to discuss sweets and fashion again someday. Thank you again for the wonderful tea recipe. It may take a while, but I hope that one day I'll be able to make it as warm as aromatic as yours. I know I'll be able to do it.
It seems this has been quite an experience for them.
Indeed it does.
Still, Sharon is attractive as ever. You're quite a bodacious beauty yourself, instructor.
Oh my, aren't you the charmer? If only you were a little younger, you'd just be my type. Instructor? And grandfather, at least try to be serious for this once.
Sorry, can't help myself. Anyway, to be serious for a moment here. It would seem you've made a discovery on your own.
Yes. I think I finally understand why you left the Rhineford Company when you did.
Is that so?
Been with me ever since when I was a child. So I think I know as well as anyone how much you've given to the company. Because of that, it was even harder for me to understand why you would just turn your back and let Mother take over. But now I think I finally understand. You left because you truly loved the Rhineford Company, didn't you?
Precisely. As the Orbital Revolution, Rhineford Company has created technology that has defined people's modern lives. From railway to heating, orbital cars to airships, even the tanks and guns. I regretted none of them. What I did regret, however, were the railway guns we built 5 years ago.
I thought so.
With my apologies to the Lieutenant General, those railway guns are little more than instruments of mass murder. With their innate limits in range and deployment, they have no real strategic value in war. Their sole purpose is a weapon of mass destruction, designed to effectively hold the innocent people of Crossbow hostage. In other words, stop potential Republican army invasion before it starts. Nothing more, nothing less. It's an unpleasant truth. It's not pleasant truth. God, they have the same voices, don't they? It's an unpleasant truth to acknowledge, but I have no rebuttal. Thought I may have signed up to the project, but as the one who saw them completed, I was terrified of what we made. Heard that somewhere along the way, the sold-out principle allowed souls of craftsmen to the highest bidders. When my daughter took over as company chair, I took the opportunity to step back from Rhineford and really think about where we've gone wrong, about how we come to this point, how to make things right.
So that was why. Guess probably didn't have any intention of returning soon.
Afraid not. All that's happened in the past 5 years has only strengthened my resolve. The company's environment, my daughter's leadership of it, things have changed too much. For now, I'll let her take care of things from inside. As for me, I'll do what I can from the outside to help the company find its way forward.
Master Gwyn.
Think Thors Military Academy is a fine place for you to be right now.
Huh?
No doubt there's still many obstacles lying ahead of you. When you put your head together with such a diverse group, you're bound to see things you might not have seen otherwise. Just like a idea why you were here.
You may be right. I'll do what I can to try and see things from a different perspective than both you and Mother. Both as members of the Rhineford family, and more importantly, because I owe it to myself.
Proud to hear it. Rean, Gaius, Eustace, Emma. Take good care of her now, won't you?
Of course. Leave it to us.
We'd be happy to. Very well.
Grandfather, stop that.
I'd love it if Sharon could stay here with me a bit longer, though. I don't suppose I could tempt you to look after me for a while instead, could I?
I'm afraid not. I have to return to my duties as Class VII's caretaker.
My poor heart.
Grandfather, please.
It's almost time for the train to depart. Should begin making your way over to the platform. Thank you. Take care, Lieutenant.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. May the winds and the goddess always guide your path.
Farewell. Look forward to meeting you again someday.
Goodbye. Thank you for everything.
Oh, it's a bittersweet ending. It's a bittersweet leave. It also sucks that we weren't able to explore the quarry much. There's so much to the quarry we had to explore. But what I was thinking, right, is that
the area to the side was just like a bonus area, and we were going to get to the final boss room as we continue trailing down throughout the entire dungeon. Instead, the window flipped on us. It said, oh hey, there's a little left area that you can go to that looks like it could eventually lead to the boss room, or try this other right area with a rest stop and get surprised by a boss encounter. I probably should have thought in retrospect, rest stop probably means boss area. Next time I'll remember. I'm not gonna go back and replay it because I've gone so far already as is, but I'll keep on going. It's a loss. Probably could have found something really nice, really rare, really useful, really good quartz. But I'll just go with it. I'll just roll with it. That's all I can do for now. Did we get a new rank? Not yet. We need 4 more points to get to rank B1, and then we could start entering to rank A7.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Ooh. Totally P this chapter.
Good showing, everyone.
Very nice. A. Very good. Class 7 bond strengthened. Good. Rean and guys reached the rank level 2. Gives them finishing blow for each other. That's it? Oh wow, that's it, yeah. And we got an achievement called Beyond the Railways. That was really cool. I actually really liked that mission. Like, this entire chapter was pretty cool. Let's go ahead and continue to the 4th chapter, see what kind of shenanigans we can get Class 7 into. Maybe we can figure out what happened to Class A. See what happened to there. July, Sapien counted 1204.
Negotiations with the Republican government are complete. The possibility of an armed conflict in the Nord Highlands has been successfully averted. However, they did demand that we hand over the mercenaries responsible from the attack as part of their terms.
I suppose that's acceptable. After all, it was a shortcoming on our side that allowed that incident to occur. We should consider this a chance to place Rocksmith in our debt, especially with the trade conference on the horizon.
Yes, sir. Though it's regrettable that we were unable to catch the mastermind. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the ringleaders.
Indeed. It seems we'll need to exercise greater caution from now on, if this is what they're capable of. Our next concern is the upcoming summer festival. Any thoughts as to the optimal placement of the Ironbloods?
I believe their primary target will be next month's trade conference. I propose posting Lecter to the east and Millium to the west. That leaves me here to take care of the capital.
It's almost like you read my mind. Very well then. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Yes, sir. With all respect, don't be afraid of working me hard, sir. I could run these kinds of logistics in my sleep.
Ha! I am all too aware of how indebted I am to your abilities. That's why I'm leaving the summer festival in your capable hands. Perhaps you may even consider using them as a test.
Please excuse my intrusion, Your Excellency. His Excellency the Governor has arrived and wishes to speak with you.
Ah, show him in.
As you wish, sir.
Coming in. Oh, forgive my intrusion. I didn't realize you had company.
No, it's quite all right. I just finished giving my report. It's wonderful to see you again, Governor.
Likewise. I think it's been, what, 2 months since we last spoke? I'm in your debt for helping out with the security arrangements at last month's commemoration event at City Hall. I've been looking forward to thanking you in person.
Glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to everyone else involved. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Good work as always, Captain.
It never ceases to amaze me that a woman like that heads up the Ironbloods. Your icy maiden has the provincial armies positively scared stiff.
Oh, she is the Icy Maiden. Pretty sure that she was called that before. I don't know what's up in mind.
Competent as she is, she's not the group's primary member. But she and the rest of the Ironbloods continue to do some fine work, especially against those cunning vipers amongst the ranks of the nobility and the 4 great houses in particular.
Agreed. But we'll need to stay vigilant.
I'm pleased that you agree, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz.
Did I call it?
The feeling's mutual. Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
Gileath Osborne. Gileath Osborne. Gileath Osborne. Do we know Chancellor somebody with last name Osborne? I feel like it's a huge name drop. I feel like I should know that name.
Of course, and that's exactly why I intend to go with him. Next month's conference may be the West Samuria Trade Conference in name, but it's far more than that. It's the region's first international conference in modern times. So the discussions won't be limited to economic matters. Regional security and other timely issues are sure to come up.
I see. So that's why all the region's heads of state will be in attendance?
Precisely. President Rocksmith will represent the Republic of Calvert, of course. Prince Albert will be representing the Principality of Remaferia as its head of state. Crown Princess Claudia will be coming to represent Liberl in place of the Queen. And representing Crossbell State, we have Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell. All of them are either heads of state or their acting representatives.
Meanwhile, Erebonia is sending Chancellor Osborne as a representative of the Imperial government. But Father is the head of state, isn't he?
Indeed, and that's why I'm planning to go as well, even though I'm far from the ideal candidate. The Imperial family needs to be represented to make sure all sides are on equal terms.
You shouldn't be so harsh on yourself. But I think I understand the situation. I feel so ashamed. I shouldn't have to rely on you to educate me about simple politics like this. Recently, I feel as though all my inadequacies have been staring me in the face. I wish every day I had the intelligence and quick-wittedness you possess. And I wonder, am I truly capable of inheriting the throne from Father?
You know, Her Highness Princess Claudia of Liberl once said exactly the same thing.
She did?
As the successor to the throne of Liberl, I've heard that she agonized over whether she was fit to become queen. But eventually, she came to terms with her own inexperience and vowed that she would strive each day to overcome it. And I have no reason to believe that my talented brother cannot do the same.
Olivert, thank you. Your support means a lot to me.
That said, I do think you should spend more of your time living life the way you want to. I don't think anyone would blame you for wanting to indulge your interests once in a while.
I am how I am, I'm afraid. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of how being so open and carefree comes so naturally to you.
Well, I think it'd be less concerning for all involved if you avoided taking after me too much.
Another thing, I sometimes find myself admiring Chancellor Osborne's strong-willed nature as well.
Oh?
He was quite forceful in introducing the Imperial Transportation Act last year, despite the opposition's objections. But ever since then, I've heard the number of orbital car accidents has fallen dramatically. I can see why Father trusts him so much.
Well, I wouldn't disagree that was a fine piece of policymaking. The campaign he launched with the help of City Hall was exceptionally well executed. But on the other hand...
Honestly, don't you think it's a little early in the day to be having a stuffy political discussion?
Alphen?
Oh, have your lessons already finished for the day?
Wait, is that the girl that was like with Rean? Yeah, I think it might have been the girl that we saw in a train station with Rean's sister, right?
Indeed. They gave us the afternoon off to prepare for the summer festival. But come on, Cedric. You need to stop taking everything so seriously. We're 15. It's far too early for us to be worrying about politics.
Actually, I'm not sure 15 is too early, to be honest.
What you should be concerned about is being more of a man at official parties. Blushing head to toe just from a lady asking you to dance? Shameful. Totally shameful.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to bring that up again?
You know, that did wonders for his popularity. The ladies at that party were swooning left and right. He was playing their maternal instincts like a harp.
Well, I can't deny that. Even some of the men there were fawning over him, saying Cedric was more of a youthful flower than me.
Surely you're kidding, right?
That reminds me, Alphen. Have you decided on your dance partner for the upcoming garden party?
Yeah. You've always avoided dancing at official functions.
Curious, are we? Well, I do have someone in mind this time. Although whether I can get him to say yes...
Really?
My. It sounds like you aren't just blowing smoke. Imperial Chronicle is going to have a field day when they find out.
You're really going to dance with someone? Could it be a son from one of the 4 great houses?
That's for me to know and you to discover. He is a noble, though. I'll give you that much. Oh, that reminds me. Prince Olivert? I have a proposal I'd like to discuss with you.
That girl seems really mischievous for some reason. Oh, this is Australia, the girls' school. Yep, this is the same place where Rean's sister's at. Heimdallr Sankt District, St. Australia Girls' School.
I should open that letter from Rean that came in this morning. I'm almost afraid to think how Her Highness would have reacted if she found this. Dear Miss Schwarzer. Really, Rean? Still Miss Schwarzer? I'm your own sister. What? Rean, why?
Did something happen? Did he write about something bad? He probably mentioned the conflict, didn't he? Or maybe it's a whole other matter. Really? I don't know. I'm kind of feel like I'm being kept in the dark here. Hopefully we'll find out what happened. There's so much to keep up with. So much to maintain. So many backstories. So many side stories to maintain. I love it though. I love it. Oh, this is so good.